DJ Academics, man. Under a lot of heat for being on Twitch and was talking real reckless and aggressive to this young 15-year-old boy, man. Some say it was grooming. That's exactly what it sounded like.
It was inappropriate as fuck.
You sent me the video.
Yes, I did.
And I was watching it, man. I couldn't even get through it because I was so disgusted at the conversation that it was having with this young boy. But salute to the young 15-year-old
Shout out to him for
who had the maturity and the common sense. He was trying to save them. He was like, dog, y'all grooming. Well, y'all grooming. What, you wouldn't bust down the... He was like, y'all gonna get her a case. He was like, I'm 15.
He said it 3 times.
He said it, I'm 15.
Nothing in them.
They like, what that mean?
Yeah.
What, you can't bust down a chick your own age? What? Is that... Dog, where are we to where a 15-year-old got more common sense than a full-grown adult? And he kept at it. My man, you could see the 15-year-old boy was uncomfortable in trying to get away from that subject.
Yes.
He wouldn't let it go. And go ahead, though.
It's so it's a couple things going on here. And the reason why I sent it to you is because there's a lesson to be learned here. And for other people who create content, we are nowhere near as big as some of y'all are. But what you must realize is that it's recording and we hear you. 1. 2, I don't give a fuck how powerful you think you are. They'll get rid of your ass. They'll cancel you if you're inappropriate or you're doing things that, because the thing that killed me about him is he kept talking shit saying, you can't cancel me. Well, you got canceled. So what does that tell you?
Well,
that yes, the fuck they can.
Twitch banned him.
Yeah.
Whoever, I'm not familiar with Happy Dad.
Yeah, Happy Dad. There's a brand. They're a brand. I think Gillian Wallow fuck with them. I think it's some other brands that fuck that fuck with them. So they cut checks, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they're a sponsor.
Well, they dropped him.
Oh, the pivot fucks with Happy Dad too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Happy Dad dropped him, and Steak unfollowed him.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bread. He didn't just hand it over.
Yeah, because you thought you could say whatever to whoever. You thought you was being funny. You thought you was being cute. That young man was telling you that, look, and that's the thing, y'all. Male, female, black, white, pink, or purple. When someone tells you they're uncomfortable with something, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
I am stop. That is not for you to fight. That is not, when we say respect, that's what we mean by respect boundaries. Had he respected this young man's boundaries, he probably would have gotten some shit, but he probably could have got himself out the shit that he got into. But he couldn't get himself out because he kept going, kept going. And the young man is telling him, yo, I'm 15. Yo, that's not cool. Like, yo, I'm not gay. Like, he's telling him these things. Why should the 15-year-old be the voice of reason in a conversation with adults?
And I mean, dog, he was saying some
just foul and vile shit. But he's been doing it for so long. He's been going on different podcasts, different platforms. People have been shooting him bail. People have been, oh, well, that's just academics in the whole 9.
Nah.
And y'all let him get away with so much shit, he got emboldened and he thought he was more powerful than what he was. Now you got to go stand on the shit that you did. Now, I don't want to hear that bullshit of, well, I didn't know, or it's inappropriate, or I got to be better. No, you had the opportunity to be better in the moment.
Yeah, in the moment.
In the moment,
you had more than one opportunity to stray away from that.
Yes.
But you chose to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, you kept going.
And look what it cost you.
No, we not doing that. Like,
yo, these kids ain't safe, dog, in no shape, form, or fashion. Not even online, dog. That's why. Yo,
especially not online.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you talking to.
When my son playing online, I need keep that speaker on. Keep that mic on. I need to hear what they're saying. I don't care about them cussing, because whatever. Yeah. But I need shit like that.
Yeah.
Nah,
we shut that down.
If I walk in the room and I heard that conversation going on, dog, I'm getting on that mic. And I'm getting busy.
Yeah.
I'm getting busy.
Yeah, some regulation going on.
Yo,
some regulation going on. As it should.
15, dog.
That's the thing. Like, you have these million, and again, he then doubled down and was like, I'm making y'all money. Y'all, and he's screaming and yelling and doing all this other shit. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Because that's another thing that irks me about just this year has been the year of accountability. And what I mean by that is, whether it's you know, and these two are not equivalent. I'm just using this as an example to illustrate a point, which is with the Nelly and Snoop shit. Anytime somebody holds you accountable, people want to get defensive.
Yeah.
Instead of listening to the critique and changing the behavior.
Yep.
Because that's all we want you to do.
Yep.
We're not trying to cancel you. We're not trying to get rid of you. Look, listen to the critique. See if there's something you can do within that. Change the fucking behavior.
Yeah.
That's it. Bro, this is inappropriate. Please stop doing it. But every time that happens, then it's, yeah, what I did for you? It's the defensive shit, and that's ego. And I don't have enough ego to where if somebody is giving me constructive criticism, and I know that I'm wrong, or I know that there could be a possibility that I can offend someone, that I'm so egotistical and in my head that I can't just say, you know what? If I offended you, I'm sorry. I'll never do that again, and I won't talk to you in that. Like, because what does an apology cost you?
Just a little humility. That's all. But it's worth it.
But again, this nigga he's been foul for so long, and I'm not a fan of him at all. So, like the Honorable Louis Minister Farrakhan once said, when men fall, don't laugh, learn. I hear you, Elder. I hear you. But I'm gonna giggle a little bit on this one.
You gonna chuckle a little bit?
I'm gonna chuckle a little bit on this one because he had it coming.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people told him, bro, you got it coming. Like, he threatened Meek Mill. Like, come to the house. I got guns at the house and this, that, and the third.
See,
He's threatening other rappers. He calling them out they name. He knows he's in the house. He know he not outside. He know they not gonna run into each other. Like, that's the shit that he's been doing and getting away with. And then this is the thing that caught him. Because again, when you get that ego so big, because y'all, you know, the audience has pumped him up. He thinking he's untouchable, thinking he bulletproof. And then he found out. Fucked around and found out.
Here's what annoys me about like corny dudes. Like cats you could look at and tell clearly they soft.
Clearly.
Like the politicians that's talking all reckless, man, and being all disrespectful, and the academics, like cats like that, them the cats used the stuff in the locker back in school.
Yes.
Like you would lunchtime, you pour chocolate milk over their head.
Yeah.
And then they grow up and they become these type of people. A corny dude with money is probably the worst.
The worst.
Because the arrogance that comes with it, knowing when you ain't built for war and you ain't built for certain kind of things, but yet you popping off like you are.
Come on.
Yo.
That is their identity. The identity is now the money. And what I'm seeing now, more so than anything, people that I didn't even put in that category are still doing the money thing. Are still doing the I got bread thing. Are still doing the but I'm paid though. And they don't see how corny or fucking lame that makes you. Because before I had $1, I was me.
Yeah.
Before I had a dime, I was me. You know what I'm saying? So if I get it's not gonna change me because I'm me regardless.
Yeah.
Like when people get I've been that nigga, I've been that bitch. Well then show me. Show me through who you are as far as your personality and who you are as a man or a woman. Don't show me from what you can buy or what you can purchase or what you can put out there. Because people hide behind money.
Facts.
And that's the lamest and corniest shit that we seeing nowadays. Because if you do anything for $1, you do anything for $1, you nasty. Like, I don't respect that shit. If you ain't got no morals and principles about yourself, if you ain't got things that you just will not do, it's just things I just will not do. It's not $1 attached to it. I just won't do it. Because it goes against who I am. And we got too many people that sell out. And that's the real sellouts. That go against their own moral code. Go against the shit that they said they'll never do and then they do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, bro. Karma, chickens coming home to roost. You fucked around and you found out.
That audio was crazy because of.
And so now you gotta lose some bread. Now you gotta we get to see less of you. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. So you know, y'all see academics. Say hey. How are you? You okay? Freaky ass nigga.
Yeah.
You a fan.
Yeah.